My name is Laura Malika. I'm from North Brunswick, New Jersey, and I started skating when I was like 8 years old.
When I was growing up, there was never an issue about me being a girl and I was doing that. It was just the way it was, and it was, if you could stay on a skateboard and keep up with everyone, you were part of what was going on.
It's just the thing with these girls skateboarding that I know it's always been a lot harder, it's more hardcore, and it's always been harder to just, just make it acceptable in society for girls to skate.
Well, I just had bought her a pair of roller skates, really nice roller skates, so she could go to the roller rink and learn how to roller rink. And then they built a skate park right next to the roller rink, and she never used those roller skates.
Obviously, this is a male-dominated sport for many years, but there's always been, as I said, girls out there.
Skateboarding, for me at least, in the I can't get philosophical about it or anything, but it's something where you can kind of see yourself getting better at it. From the first time, I couldn't hardly even stand on the board, when I was in the hallway of my house, to and then you work on it and you get better, and it's really satisfying in that way.
There was this little 7-year-old who was absolutely adorable, and she said the reason why she started skateboarding because she saw a guy just take the skateboard and fly in the air, and she said she wanted to do it.
The first skateboard was a beginner one. I didn't really know which one to pick because I never really had a real skateboard.
All her friends at one time with a Ninja Turtle skateboard they came out with. I don't know if you know about that. But one girl got her chin, she rode front with. And her whole chin, something happened here, she had to get plastic surgery and everything. She got busted up. So I took the skateboard away from her. She didn't get hurt, but I didn't want her to get hurt.
So I told her I'm going to do a flip like the boys do. They flip over the thing, and she tells me, no, you're going to get hurt. Don't do it. Don't do it.
I know when I was really young, when I first started skating, was the late 70s. There was so many girls in skating, but it was a different type of skating. It was freestyle. It was a kind of a new thing. It was a time of frisbees as well. And I don't know, the 80s was a really weird time.
Hey, you want to try it?
No, that's dangerous.
Come on, I'll show you how to do it. Don't be afraid, all right?
I'm not afraid.
There was aerobics and spandex. Do you know what I mean? That was ugly. That was a horrible time to be around. And the other side of it was that there was a really grungy kind of heavy metal scene. And I think skating really adhered to that because it was obviously more underground. So skating kind of went that way, and it was unattractive to a lot of girls. I'd rather go with the spandex aerobics scene.
Try it.
Okay.
Put your foot right there.
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
You got me?
Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it. You ready?
Yeah.
It's a adolescent sport, it ranges from the age of 7 to 25, and that's when men are being socialized to be little monsters, and all they want to do is basically, because they're insecure, they want to either fuck women or they want to fuck them over.
I guess every once in a while there are some guys who are sort of jerks who sort of just are totally gawk when you try to do something so surprised that a girl's out there trying to skate that it's almost insulting.
It's weird. It starts when you're really young too. When a little girl shows up at a ramp and a little boy, we've all been socialized to be oh shit, don't let that little girl go, she's gonna slam on her teeth. Whereas if it's a little boy, you don't care. You're fuck, go ahead, kill yourself. You'll get back up.
I was on top of there, and I felt like dropping in. 1 second I felt like dropping in, then I got scared, thought I was gonna fall, and then I dropped in. Got the feeling that I wanted to do it again, and I dropped in. And I didn't lean that much forward, and I fell. But no, even my friend Sam, he said,
they have a connection.
You need to drop in on the ramp because it's showing girls can be better than boys.
Oh yeah, the little guy you've seen, Sam said, they go, Bookie, you got to do it for the girls. You have to drop in.
Because the guys don't let you go sometimes. They don't let you go down the ramp. So you have to snake them. That means go before they get on there.
There's no developed standard for girls skateboarding, so you go out skateboarding and you just be rolling down the street and you do something that's very mediocre, it's not even a trick, and people will clap and applaud, and then you go to the park and you do something you're genuinely proud of when you're skating somewhere and they're, something you consider good, and then they'll just clap, and it sort of demeans it because you know that they would clap no matter what you did, just because it's more of a novelty or a circus act to some people.
One time my mom stole my skateboard and like all of my clothes. It was like so long ago, like all of, like my Vision streetwear clothes and all like stuff with like rips and skulls on it. That was when I was a really punked out little kid, and she took all the stuff and like threw it away and like all the stuff. She was like, "You're gonna, clean yourself up and be like a normal girl and go to school and you're not gonna skate every day and all this stuff." I guess I was just, I don't know. I was kind of weird for a little girl though.
I used to live with one of the best women skateboarders in the world for many years. She used to travel around Europe, and because she wouldn't sleep with people, they would basically like diss her and hate her and knock her out of doing demos and stuff. Like she'd be, like they'd want her to do demos, and then all of a sudden, because she had a fight with some guy who was trying to get in her pants, then she'd get like, she wouldn't be allowed to do the demo anymore. And then so it cut into her financing her trip.
Well, I get joking stuff from a lot of my friends, like, "Oh, girls can't skateboard, what are you doing? Like, girls can't do this, blah, blah, blah," all that kind of stuff.
I mean, we're not taking it seriously, but it's all about having fun. It makes me feel like a little kid to be there and like skating.
So many times I go out and people are like, "I've never seen a girl, do a kickflip or something." You're just like, okay, but it's
Just seeing someone struggle and work so hard and be so talented and not get acknowledged or any recognition was really disheartening. It was gnarly. She's come a long way. She's come so close to giving up, and right before that happened, she got her pro signature shoe with Vans.
And I noticed you like to wear Vans. Do you ever skate? This is Carabat's shoe. Yeah. You think you're better than Carabat? Yeah.
Yep.
You want to say it to her? She's right over there.
Okay, I'll say it to her.
Oh, okay. Well, it's only because he's better than all the girls here. That's why.
That's okay. We're just here to have fun. We're not here to be better than anyone.
When we're going down the street, every time she rides that skateboard, all these little girls turn around and look at her, and they go, "Oh my, look, that's a girl." You know what I'm saying? They always turn around. It's like this thing is like a conversation piece. She take it, she go out, everybody looks at her, you know? But she's a girl, and then she rides up on people. She rides pretty good. She don't ride. She goes up on people and make a U-turn in front of them, cut them off while they're walking. Don't do that, because you're scaring older people.
You will attract more attention because you are in the minority. People are going to look and be like, oh, that's a girl. Or a lot of times they just think you're a little boy.
I think people assume that whatever, if you're a girl and you play sports that seriously, or you grow up that way, that you're not feminine, and that's a complete load of shit. You're still feminine, you're still female. You're not denying that. It's just you're doing something that people associate with being male, and that's the association's there because they don't see enough girls doing it.
I feel like if you sit down, people are going to judge you just for that moment. Like, oh, that girl was sitting down, all girls just sit down and skate. They're going to make some vague generalization for everyone.
I used to feel like if I used to go out and I couldn't ollie or I couldn't do this stuff, then I didn't belong there skating, even though there were guys there that couldn't do this stuff. I still felt like that.
I think that's a big problem for everyone. All girls skating, looking, if they look at themselves as girls skateboarding first, and it's easy to say just don't think about that, but that's impossible and unrealistic. You're going to notice it. I think for me that was the biggest setback, was when I started skating, I just skated all the time, and then I realized that people looked at me as differently, and they would always be a lot of people were really encouraging, a lot of people talked a lot about me. That sort of made me self-conscious, and just because people were always expecting me to do certain things, I would just go do the same tricks all the time, and it slowed my progress down just because.
Actually, I used to go, they had this roller rink. It was like the next town over from mine, and every Wednesday night they had a skate night, and they'd set up ramps, and it was like the local shop hooked it up, and they'd have all kinds of stuff, and it was super cool. And like, I was probably like 10, 11 years old, and my dad would bring me down there, and I'd go skate all night with all these like big dudes, and I was the only girl there, like this little kid. I was like the littlest person there. And I'd just go and like skate all night and wreck myself, but it was cool because, I kept doing it, and I learned a bunch of tricks and stuff.
Factually, we are the first skateboard company to be owned by girls. That's not something that was a conscious decision that we're like, oh, let's start a girls skateboard company. Of course, we got billed as that because we were representing girls in skating, which, in the end is a good thing, but you have to get over the initial period of there being some resistance to it. And there is in this industry. It is entirely dominated by guys.
I think that Rookie is awesome. I think that there are a lot of people out there who are like, that's so lame, like, you know, why is there an all-girls skating? Like, it should be everybody skating, but like, the truth is, it's like hard, in some ways it's harder for girls out there because there are no role models. And like, everywhere you go, you know, you're pretty much the only girl skating around. You don't really know, like, how, like, just you get self-conscious about progressing not fast enough.
I am so inspired by Rookie.
I think it's really cool because there's never been a girls skateboard company before that's pushed skateboarding before they've pushed the girl aspect of it, which I think is maybe what holds it back in the end, to push the idea like girls are tough and, you know, I'm a woman, hear me roar, or the opposite, which is like pretty in pink sort of image of girls skateboarding.
We started the company like 2 summers ago, so it's been just over 2 years. We do everything. We do everything from the designs of the skateboards and clothing to, you know, like sourcing fabric and buttons to shapes of the boards, choosing the concaves. You know, we definitely up to date have done pretty much all the graphics ourselves. I take a lot of the photos for ads and catalogs and that type of thing.
I got a Rookie board because the guy at Swish was like, I was like, oh, what kind of board should I get? Because I already came into it having no idea about anything really. And he was like, oh, you know, you should get a New York company, and oh, you should get a Rookie board because it's like, it's a girl company. And
we never intended to become the girls' company. I think that really defeats what we're trying to do, which is be a serious skateboard company, make good clothing and good skateboards. Which is why we very consciously started putting guys on the team.
Everyone just says, wait, isn't that a girl company? And I'm like, yep, but...
And we talked about it a lot, and it really was to say, you know what, it's not about the fact that girls are skating, it's about skating in general.
I love Rookie. I think what they're doing for girls is awesome. Where they're coming from is awesome. Their design's good. It's attractive to men and women, so it doesn't really, I mean, it's not all segregated, but still they are promoting girls, which is a great thing.
My dad, he works in a body shop, and he like got some tape out for me, and he taped it for me.
Say what?
And then he used the blade to cut it off where it said skateboards. On both of them.
So what does it say now?
It says Pookie.
I guess when the whole kind of girl aspect of it came up, you know, I mean, whatever, it's going to happen, but people just, you know, would assume that we would sponsor every single girl that skated, you know? People assume that Cara Beth skates for us because she is a girl. She's probably the, you know, the best known female skater in the world. Obviously, we'd like to see that girls get to the sort of state of ability where every company is going to be sponsoring guys and girls. And it's kind of a way off, but you know, it's already started to happen, so it's a good sign.
How do I do it?
Just put the edge right here and put your feet right on the edge. And do a flip.
Okay.
No, actually,
You know, they treat women skateboarders as like novelty, you know, so basically they're in there every once in a while in the magazines, but very rarely because it's such a male-centered kind of activity.
Well, I feel like Alyssa Steamer like really sets the trend. Like, she is the woman. I love Jenna Bryan, Cara Beth. Who else? Cara Beth Burnside.
We got Jessie here with Rookie.
Jamie Reyes,
yeah.
they're really setting the standard. It's cool instead of looking at all the guys in the magazines to see chicks up there.
Okay, Cara Beth and I met in 1990 at a skate contest. I won third, she got first place. There was 5 girls at the contest. And I was the assistant to the guy doing this, and we called it the All-Girl Skate Jam.
My rent is over too. I'm leaving like a bar.
think it's that whole Cali thing. They're all like about girl skaters and stuff, so they're making it a big deal, so I guess some people are starting to pick up on it.
Just felt like there was a lack of a representation for girl skaters, women in sports. It kind of led to kind of like on a mission to you know, show everyone, prove to everyone that look, there are women skaters out there, because they're so dissed all the time.
How do you like skating with boys? Do you prefer skating with girls or boys?
You know, this is a forum so that women can just skate, free format, not feel intimidated by guys, you know, and just have a great time skating.
Don't need a sickle to cut you down, don't need no dividing rod to track you down. The rains are coming and the sky is brown, the weather vane is spinning, spinning round. I'm eating like a barn, I'm bending like a house, I'm feeling like a knife in a drawer. I'm leaning like a barn, I'm bending like a house, I'm feeling like a knife in a drawer.
I'm out of my mind, I'm sorry. Don't have to film this now.
I saw you ripping through, girl.
Holy cow, I can't even talk right now.
What do you think of the girls skating today?
I think they're kicking my ass.
Oh, really?
I think they're kicking my ass too.
I don't know what to think about the girls' skate jams, because at first I had a negative feeling towards it. I thought it might develop a sort of a different standard for girls skateboarding than guys, and hold it down in a way, because I feel that everyone's capable of skateboarding as well as they want.
Boy, these judges are going to have a tough time. Every one of these girls coming out with a strong first run. Advanced ladies on the mini are charging right now. Come on, crowd, make some noise for Heidi Fitzgerald. Lindsay Thompson out of Carlsbad.
Go, girl!
Only here in the mini ramp for the viewing. Good to see all you skate fans out here supporting the ladies. Lindsay Thompson.
I mean, it's a response to the system that's already fucked up. If it was fine and women were encouraged to skateboard, there wouldn't be any need for it, because women would be as good as men, and then they could just compete side by side.
There will always be a need for an all-girl skate jam, because there's new girls being born every day, and they need the encouragement.
Are you psyched about the all-girl skate jam? Is that a good?
Oh yeah,
Totally
it's super rad.
I thought it was rad. I'm stoked to have actually been a part of it.
I think having a segregated competition is really isolating yourself from the whole thing. But at the same time, there's a lot of girls that will go enter the all-girl skate jam that just wouldn't enter a normal contest.
A lot of guys think it's sexist to have like this event, and it's not. That's not where I'm coming from. It's like the whole thing is, the guys are so far ahead of the girls that the girls need this little area to just feel comfortable, and we want the guys to come and support and everything. We don't want to separate them.
I think it's really good. I think it's been fun for the girls, and they inspire each other.
I think the problem, though, is that when you do separate it like that, it tends to become a novelty, you know? It really tends to become like, oh yeah, isn't it cute? The little girls are out there trying to do what the boys do. And
It'll change though. I think, you know, us doing this and other girls being active in the sport is going to change it.
I do feel that slowly but surely they're gonna, you know, end up being able to skate to their potential, to the guys' potential now. But I think there's always going to be a place for those girls that need more confidence.
And of course, I mean, women aren't going to be doing 7-foot high airs and stuff. But eventually, given the encouragement, they would be. There's nothing that's keeping them from doing it. I mean, really, you look at gymnastics and you can see women who have been pushed in that sport or activity, they'll just rule on men doing like the floor exercise and shit. They do sick shit.
People like, you know, Alyssa Steamer or Jamie or Carabeth Burnside, Jessie, they compete in normal competitions. It's not such an unusual thing, but, you know, there's a handful of girls that can do that and feel comfortable with it. There's still, you know, like hundreds of other girls who could never feel the confidence to do it. You know, we never would deny that the level of guys skating is just a lot higher than the level of girls skating. So, you know, eventually that will have to either meet at a point or it won't. The only way it's going to happen is if girls have the forum to get sponsored and compete and have the daily routine of skating that, you know, skaters have always had, which means that they get paid to skate. That's what they do every day.
I could be a professional skater and stuff like that.
She's always done it as a person, not because she's a girl, but just because she likes skating.
There's more younger girls skating now than there ever has been. So, you know, you give them 5 years, it's going to be a different industry.
Girls are awesome. That's all I want to add.